Hair, ideas of beauty, identity, spirit calling, and state of mind. African culture greatly emphasizes body care and personal grooming. The head and hair styling are important to both men and women. A huge variety of men's and women's hairstyles exist on the continent and has been undergoing constant changes with different fashions and regional elaborations. The Nigerian photographer J.D. Ojekere, who photographs hairstyles, observes that hairstyling is a practice to increase beauty, a form of art. When you see a hairstyle do this or that, every single movement is precise and rapid. She creates a hairstyle the way a sculptor would work, from nothing. These hairstyles pass from one woman to another, from one style to another, without ever repeating. They learn their techniques from their mothers. Pre-colonial African art attests to the great importance attributed to the head, especially the hair. Hairstyles form an intrinsic part of the ideals of feminine beauty and are also an important part in men's grooming. African hairstyles are highly developed and diverse within and between different ethnic groups, times, and places. They reflect important attributes of an individual's social standing, personality, and identity. Hair can be regarded as a sculptural mode of representation. In African images of women, plentiful hair, elaborate head ties, or coiffures are described as plaited, braided, or sculpted. Coiffures are carefully carved in anthropomorphic masks, utensils, and sculptures. From ancient Egypt to the Cape, entire art forms have developed around the creation of headrests for the purpose of preserving the coiffure. The head is regarded as perhaps the most significant part of the human body, both in Igbo cosmology and among other African peoples. Here, a woman's head represents an important indicator of feminine beauty, both internal and external. Hair is an extension of the head. As such, along with judging and shaping the head itself, great care is applied to coiffure and hairstyling as an intrinsic part of the head. It signifies not only personal grooming, but also shaping a social being. Among the Igbo and Ibibio, a person's forehead is associated with his or her destiny. Moreover, the head, and by extension the hair, is associated with physical and emotional balance and health, or lack of either. African sculptures normally depict human beings as well-composed and groomed. Classic forms portray well-balanced, idealized beings in their steady state of mind. Only some masks intend to coerce or scare audiences or represent deformities of bodily imbalance. Even fewer images depict human beings with wild, long, or unkempt hair. Hair grooming and sculpting is as much part of classical representation as it is part of everyday aesthetics. In real life, not only all individuals are always as composed as in classical artistic imagery, nor do they always conform to all social ideals or norms, but only a mad or bereaved person, a non-human, or a medium of the spirit world would go unkept. Unkept or twisted long hair is as unusual in real African life as it is in the arts. Long hairs, especially when left upkept and twisted, signals transgression of social norms, danger, disease, witchcraft. It also can signal closeness to spirit forces of the water, of wilderness, or even of death. Some individuals may refuse to cut, groom, or comb their hair. They allow their hair to grow long and wild, twisted, and turn into dreadlocks. In Oguta, these individuals are known as Dada.